You've been called a damn Oreo. Does it offend you?
No.
Thank you. That's my problem. But you,
no,
so
I
that's
don't like those comments like that. You know, the W word or the N word or whatever they want to say. No, those don't bother me.
W word? I think you can say that word. I don't think that word's.
I don't know these days.
It's okay to say white, Smokey.
No,
I know what
I'm
you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Are you what?
No, I laugh at those, man. Those are funny.
Smokey's blacker than me.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
How you been, bro?
Oh, good. Another week.
Another week. Football has started back.
Football, thank God.
Man, one of my favorite fighters, Israel Adesanya, lost his belt. Sean Strickland, which, man, it was...
At least the Falcons won, though.
Falcons won. Yes,
yeah.
Falcons won. Go Falcons.
Falcons
and Braves
won.
are doing
Georgia
great.
won. The Braves have secured the playoffs. Yeah.
We're gonna, we Atlanta boys at heart. So we're gonna rep our teams, man.
Absolutely.
For real, man. I honestly, I say let's just hop into the top 3 comments of last.
All right.
So the last podcast, again, we read the top 3 comments from each podcast, and last week was our favorite theme songs.
Yeah, the TV theme songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and what I try to do is, of course, there's going to be times where I'm going to have to repeat comments from some trash talkers who have gotten multiple likes. But I try to, give shout outs to people who haven't been on here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. So the number 3 most liked comment is from Don Jackson 5522. He says his number 3 is the Drew Carey Show.
Oh, yeah. Cleveland rocks.
Yeah, this is a good one here I didn't think about. Number 2, and I don't know why I say it's a good one because I completely forgot how it goes, but it's That 70s Show.
Oh, man, there's some bad things going on with one of the guys from that show.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that out. But I can't remember exactly.
But
how
I know
it
was iconic.
Yeah.
Number 1 from Don Jackson 5522. He says number 1 is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. An honorable mention to Tour of Duty, my favorite Rolling Stones song, and Paint It Black.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I see you. What was it? White Room, and I want to paint it black.
Shout out Don Jackson.
Yeah.
The number 2 most liked comment from that podcast is from Mark Flower 8885. He says my favorite TV theme tunes are the Persuaders by John Barry and the Doctor Who theme tune, which sounds amazing considering it was made in the 60s. Orbital even did a cover of it. Mike Patton did a whole album with Phantomas called Director's Cut that was loose covers reimagining the themes tunes from horror, thriller, and suspense movies. Worth checking out.
Wow.
Shout out Mark Flowers.
Yeah.
And the number 1 most liked comment from that podcast is from Josh Jacobs 3906. He said Barney Miller from the 70s, Pure Groove.
Oh, wow.
I got 15 likes. I don't know what that means, but
you need to check out some Barney Miller.
Yeah, shout out to Bob Schenkel 7921. He's the one commented on that and said Barney Miller rules. Great bass line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a show? I mean, I've heard the name Barney Miller before. Is that a TV show?
I thought he was talking about I love you.
Oh,
you
Barney.
love me. I mean, that's an iconic one.
I've got to look that up real quick. Let's see.
I mean, that's an iconic. I don't know Barney Miller. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't know Barney Miller, but
that's an American sitcom, yeah.
So this series focuses on life in Greenwich Village. In the 12th century. Initially, it looks at Captain Barney Miller and his work and home life, but it gradually becomes about the officers of the precinct, including always on the verge of retirement Detective Fish.
Oh, wow.
See?
Like a detective show.
You guys...
Yeah, old school detective show at that.
It looks English, too, like a British show, right? Or am I tripping?
Well, there's a Greenwich here and in the UK, so...
Yeah. Hey, y'all teach us things, too, man.
Absolutely.
All right, today's topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one we deal with a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason you guys may not see it as much because YouTube tends to block out certain words, and so so they aren't like, we have to approve the comment for it to be on there.
If it triggers the censors,
Right.
yeah.
So
they lightened up on that. The YouTube actually lightened up on what they will let go through, because there was a time for the past 2 years or so where any cuss words got blocked immediately. They will let some through now without approval. And there's also certain other words that trigger it. You know, if you say something racial or
homophobic,
it will trigger it and hold for approval.
Yeah, and so if you haven't read the thumbnail, but today's topic is how we deal with negative, harmful, or mean comments. How do we deal with those?
Yeah.
But how do you feel about that, though? Because yes, if you're using a platform like YouTube, you do have terms of agreement that you have to follow. But in a way, you remember that there still is a dislike button, but it would show you how many dislikes it had.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really feel either way about it.
I don't like it.
Why is that?
I think if you haven't, my thing is, I don't want everything to be cherries and blossoms. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me I'm doing something wrong so I know to fix it.
Yeah, I guess constructive criticism, you could use it for that. But I think they only use it now to feed your personal algorithm. Like, if you dislike something, it'll stop suggesting that to you.
But what's wrong with that?
What do you mean?
Well, if I dislike it and I don't want to see it, okay.
Yeah.
Then
So. But sometimes, what if that's the way they do. That's what they use it for now. Because if you hit the thumbs up, it doesn't show up, and the creator doesn't see that thumbs down. But YouTube recognizes that you thumbs down this thing, and they're going to stop showing you as much. But the problem is, what if you're hitting the thumbs down because you're like, I really like this show, I like this channel, I like what the creator does, I didn't like this specific episode. So then you run into a problem because you're trying to give them constructive criticism by saying, I don't like this particular show, but then YouTube just says, okay, well, we'll stop suggesting that to you altogether. You might want to see more from that creator, but not that particular
that's not
topic.
cool. That's like, okay, hey, I love potato salad, I just don't like raisins in potato salad.
Yeah.
So just because I don't like raisins, that doesn't mean I don't like potato salad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
exactly. That's the problem there. But I mean, it's always fed into the algorithm either way. But it would be nice to know, like,
well, as creators, we can see this in our analytics. We can see how many times things have been disliked.
Yeah.
But to the viewer, they can't see it.
Yeah. I didn't even realize they're still showing us if we get a certain amount of thumbs down.
I mean, we can see it if we go into the analytics studio. We can
I haven't
see
even noticed that.
Oh yeah, 100% you can see it.
I thought it went away altogether.
See, and in a way, it's like, okay, I don't know. That's weird. It's like,
but there's also groupthink, right? Because
that's the thing. It's like, because if everyone hates it, then that means I need to hate it too.
Now it gives you the choice to make up your own mind rather than seeing what everybody else. Because people do that, especially on the internet. They see something like, they'll be scrolling through shorts and they're like, oh, this one only has 5 thumbs up. I don't like that. I'll just keep scrolling.
Okay, but then that argues your point. That kind of contradicts. So if someone likes a bunch of it and you see 0 dislikes, it's like, oh, everyone must like this, so I must be like everyone else.
I mean, YouTube probably playing that for their own good to keep people interested without having them skip over to things that have a lot of dislikes.
So why is it okay to take away the dislikes but keep the likes? When you're saying, oh, well, think tank, if everyone hates it, then I must hate it. But if everyone likes it, oh, it's okay if I like it. Like, it shouldn't it be a balance of both?
Yeah, in a way. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying, is YouTube's doing it for their own good in that way, in my opinion. They're using it for their own good because all they care about is how many minutes you're watching. So if you're into something and you don't see any dislikes, you're like, I need to check this out, right? So YouTube's like, I'm getting those minutes watched.
Maybe I think differently. Maybe I'm like, well, why do people dislike this? Let me go on with my own open eyes, open mind, and let me see, why do people not dislike this, and then I'll make my own opinion. Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of like,
that's the way it should work.
To me, it kind of looks like, and YouTube, don't come after us. This is the Trash Talk podcast. We talk trash here, but it's like, I want to, like, don't. Like, it's okay to, like, you're not going to, like, to me, in this day and age, like, if a kid is in a race, if he comes in very last place, he's still going to get a trophy. No, you came in last place. You don't deserve a trophy. I'm sorry, that's the way I was raised. Yeah. But, you get to participate. You participated. You got out of bed.
I don't think it's really participation trophies just by taking away the thumbs down. I mean, if everybody got a certain amount of likes, right, when you upload a video for no reason, that would be a participation trophy.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I just don't think that if you're going to take one, then take both, or don't take any at all. Like, I don't know, but that's not what this is about.
Well, either way, you can tell, even if they didn't show you how many thumbs down you got, as a creator, you can tell, like, oh, okay, so I got 75 likes on this one video. I get 1,000 on this one. I should probably do more of this.
Yeah, I mean, but okay, so now if they took away the dislike, like you said, the think tank, let's take away the likes. Now let's say, I don't know how many dislikes I got on this. I don't know how many likes I got on this. This got 1,000 views because of people disliking it that much. Hey, go look at this because this is a bad video to watch. But then you got another video that's got 20 videos. Oh man, this is great. Or 20 views. This is great. But it has no likes or dislikes. But the one that's being disliked is getting more views because people want to see why it's being disliked that much.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, there is a certain portion of the people on the internet who hate watch things. They watch because they want to dislike it. You see that a lot in all kinds of stuff. I mean, I see it in wrestling all the time. There are people who have their own podcast who make that entire podcast about hating everything they see on wrestling, whether it's WWE,
and those views AEW,
they hate everything. Yes, and people tune in to listen to them hate on it, and they will still watch the show. They'll still watch both shows, whatever it is, and still go to the events just to get back on the internet to complain about it.
So now bringing it back to the topic, okay? So how do we deal with that? Because again, you guys don't see some of these, but if we go through in there, we've been called, I mean, there's been some very racial things. Yeah. There have been some homophobic things. Yeah. There's been some just downright mean things. Like
the question is, why do people do it?
Why?
I mean, anonymity plays a certain part in that. Because people feel like they can display their hatred towards something without anyone ever knowing who they really are. Yeah. So, yeah, it makes them much more open to doing that. Whereas a lot of these people who would say something negative like that, they're still watching a lot of your videos, and they're just mad about it for some reason. They don't like you in particular for whatever reason they've decided. But then when they see you in public, they're like, oh man, that's the guy from the videos. Yeah. And they don't act like that in real life. It's only on the internet.
But I remember when they did have the dislike button, and then they did show like all these negative comments. And again, me personally, I'm okay. Show the negative comments. I'm not one of those people that.
Oh, there's certain comments that just don't need to be
I get that.
There's definitely ones that we don't approve to just pop up.
No, 100%. But like, even today, there are ways that you can scoop by the censors and be like, okay, prime example. Sometimes we get comments where it says, you guys talked for 7 minutes before you got into the video. That's not necessarily a bad comment. No. But that's your opinion. But my thing is we're called the trash talkers. That's what we do. We're not one of those reaction channels where we're going to say, hey guys, we're checking this video out by this artist. Let's hit play. Watch the video. All right, that was cool. See you later.
Yeah, no. The only thing you get out of it is watching them do this the whole time.
Us being two artists, we want to talk about what is this going to be about? Where are they from? How did they start? How did they make it? And then after we watch it, what it's about? How was the writing process? How did the guitar do that? Like, we want to know these things. And I think there is and I don't want to say that this necessarily resonates with our demographic, but there is a demographic out there that has the microwavable mentality. I want it in 60 seconds. But I think our demographics, like, we enjoy the conversation. We enjoy the talk. So, and if you listen to us talk for a reaction for 25 minutes and you leave a comment and say, hey, great reaction to the video, just didn't like your conversation. Cool, that's fine.
You didn't like the reaction then?
Well, no, they didn't like us talking. Like they said, hey, I liked you guys talking about the band, but once y'all started talking about, what it was like to be in the '60s or something, like, you're not talking about the band. That's fine. That's your opinion. That's cool.
And there's
that's fine.
plenty of channels that provide that for you.
And I'm cool with that, but don't take it away from. It's again the freedom of speech thing.
Well, they don't take that away because we get those all the time.
Yes, we do, but I am okay with that. Are you not? Are you not? Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, there's a part of me that says, why do you spend so much time watching something you don't like, though?
Like you said, the videos where they watch the wrestling videos.
Yeah,
it's like, well, then why are you watching?
Yes, I see it all the time. You know, they will write into these shows. They'll write comments or whatever. Like, oh, I went to one of those shows and let me tell you everything I hated about it. Or people do it with movies. Like a new movie comes out and they'll make a whole vlog.
Everything that's wrong.
Everything that's wrong with this movie. I'm like, well, why do you keep watching? Like, if you hate everything that Rob Zombie puts out, every movie he produces, why do you keep watching every one of them? Like, do you enjoy? Are you a masochist?
I think yes. I think that's
doing
100%.
Something that you hate.
I think that's it. I think it's part of the. You know, I enjoy. I like to sleep, so I sleep. I enjoy that. I love food. I love that. You know, I love watching my favorite YouTube channel. I love listening to my favorite music. So let me dabble in some things that I don't like. Oh, there's other people that don't like that either. So now you're liking.
Let me get in with that group that doesn't.
Right.
Like it.
So you're liking something that other people don't dislike.
That feeds the negativity.
Or that other people don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, because they see these other group that doesn't like it, and they're like, oh, I can get on there and complain about it also.
Right.
And then they keep doing it so that they continue to have content to complain about.
I mean, it's so...
It seems weird to me. I couldn't do that. Like, I'm not gonna go spend my money to watch a movie that I don't like, knowing everybody else told me they didn't like it, and I agree with this group of people, so I know I'm not gonna like it.
So okay, like one of your favorite movies of all time is what's the one where Terry Crews is the president?
Oh, Idiocracy. Yeah.
You love that movie, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
To me, it was okay. But see, that's the thing. We have our choice of preference.
Yeah.
To you, you're like, dude, this is one of the greatest movies. I will say it's funny, but it's like, oh, okay, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah.
Same thing with music. Music is subjective. Art is subjective.
Okay, but does that make you want to get on the internet to complain about it?
No.
Do you want to go find the clips on YouTube and get in the comment section like, this movie blows?
No, it doesn't. So now let's bring that back. If you don't like some of the things that we say, which is fine, that's your personal opinion, you have the freedom to say what you want as long as you're following the guidelines of the YouTube platform. It's okay for you to say that, but how do you handle it? Because I handle it in a way of, okay, thank you for sharing your information, or thank you for giving us your opinion. Thank you for at least clicking on the channel. That's a view. Thank you for leaving a comment. That's a comment. That's pushing. Even it's a negative comment. It's, if YouTube allows us, it's still a comment that's going to push it up the algorithm. I take it as like, it's life. You're not, everything's not going to be peaches, cranberries, and apple pie. It's not going to be that. You are going to have some bumps in the road, and you're going to have to deal with some people and some things that are going to be roadblocks. So that's how I deal with it. How do you deal with it? Like, how do you deal with people that say, oh, I don't like that, he said that?
Some of it makes me laugh. Like, some of it is funny. Like, I can't even lie. Sometimes negative comments, there's a certain portion of them that's just funny, and I laugh at it and go on to the next one. There's ones where if there is something to engage with, like if they're like, you know, well, you said this completely wrong. You know, I had this one comment where a guy, it was on the Doors video. Yeah, it was Riders on the Storm. So the guy, I said in that video, I said, yeah, they got the inspiration from listening to Ghost Riders in the Sky, which was, I think it was probably the Johnny Cash version or whatever. And this guy blasted me in the comments. Okay. And he said, you must be a used car salesman because you just lie all the time. Like, everything you say is a lie. Oh, it was funny. Okay. Yeah. Everything you say is a lie. They did not do that. And I was like, here's the article that I read that said that exact thing. Like, I didn't just make it up. Like a lot of times people do that. They're like, oh, without ever fact checking themselves, they're just like, oh, you're a liar. You made all of that up just because they heard it a different way in the past, Or they never heard that story, so they think you must be lying. So I'll engage with that, and I'm like, here's the article. You can go read it for yourself.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate here. Why engage with one negative comment when
that's human nature, though.
Not
that's
for me,
why, I mean, that's human nature.
But no, that's
and
not.
Listen,
I disagree.
I can say anything, and there's going to be somebody that says, that's not me, though. Of course not.
Listen,
it's not everybody. It is in human nature to focus on negative things. And you can say you don't do it, but you do it also in your life. Because it's a survival instinct. If we go back far enough in history, we are trained to focus on negative things because that's how we stayed alive. Like if there's a tiger hiding in the bushes, you're going to focus on that because that's a negative thing. It's an instinct inside you.
Yeah, but
like,
the tiger is a natural thing. That's not another person saying something about you. I don't care.
Matter. If there's a group of people, all right, let's go back in the day. It's not a tiger. There's this other group of people that are just talking bad about your tribe, right? This tribe over here is talking bad about us. Of course we're going to focus on them because that's a threat, right?
I get that.
It's natural instinct to focus on the negativity because it's a old school survival instinct. And we may not even need it anymore because I mean, in a way we do, but
listen, bro, I was taught your haters are your biggest motivators. When I see hate comment, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That means if you ain't, listen, bro, I grew up, and I know you grew up the same way. You've heard the saying, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
Yeah.
If you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bring it on.
Everybody that does something with their life is going to have people hating. Because it's the anonymity. It's those people.
It's the yin and yang.
And I've actually used this saying a lot in my life that jealousy is the root of all hate. And you can debate that, maybe it's not the root of all hate, but it's also like
I'd say it's a big portion of it.
It is a big portion of it. It's a great portion of it, and that's why it's cool to say that saying, because people see somebody doing something that they want to do, and it sparks a little bit of jealousy in them. And when you're anonymous, and you feel anonymous in your own life, you feel like I'm not doing that stuff. That's what I want to be doing, but I'm not doing it. So the only way I can try to affect those people that are doing it is by leaving these little comments, hoping that they read it.
Yeah, that's and why hoping that person will never see me out in public. And a lot of people will leave those comments just to say, "Oh, he responded back to me."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and they don't care if you take it positive, negative, or indifferent. They just want to know they affected you in some way.
See, I'm just happy for the comment. Whether you love it, whether you hate it, or whether you're indifferent. I don't care. I'm just happy that you're watching it. I mean,
all famous people say never read the comments.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, listen here. Me personally, I'm gonna be active in the comments. I don't care if it's negative. I don't care if because I know you say what'd you say earlier? You said everyone. It's a primal thing, basically. What you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
It's instinctual to focus on the negativity.
Smokey, I love you to death, bro, but I might have to disagree with you on that.
No, you can't disagree.
All right, well, call me out, because if I ever do, call me on my BS. Have you seen me do something where I saw someone do something negative and I reacted to their negativity? Have you ever seen me do that personally?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me an example.
I mean, there's been comments where you're like, "Oh, look at this one," and then it has to be deleted.
Well,
You've deleted comments. No, we can't say you didn't do that.
No. I'm saying if it's saying like, of course, homophobic, then I have to.
Yeah.
Because this isn't about me and you. This is about them.
Yeah.
But talking about me personally, have you ever seen me personally? You've known me forever. Have you ever seen me take?
Well, those are personal attacks. Yeah, when they call you some kind of slur or something like that.
I've been called Oreo my whole life.
Doesn't matter. It was you reacted to it.
But dip me in some milk. There are people out there that love Oreos. Dip me in some milk and eat me. Dang it. Yes, I'm an Oreo, half black, half white. 100%. You've been called a damn Oreo. Does it offend you?
No.
Thank you. That's my problem. But
I don't like those comments like that, the W word or the N word or whatever they want to say. No, those don't bother me.
W word? I think you can say that word. I don't think that word's.
I don't know these days.
It's okay to say white, Smokey.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Are you what the?
No, I laugh at those, man. Those are funny.
Smokey's blacker than me. Go ahead, bro.
No, but I laugh at those and just move on because sometimes I don't know, some personal attacks. I mean, comedians are one thing too because they make a living off of making fun of people.
Yes,
and somehow they get offended by those
comedians.
Comments. Yeah.
Hell no, dude.
Yeah.
No, bro.
I hear comedians all the time.
Bro, hold on.
Never read the comments.
No, I agree with you there. The people who are like in a different level of fame, they don't read the comments for that reason. But now, some of the greatest comedians come from hecklers. They want a heckler.
Oh yeah, some of them are really good.
They kill them, dude. They're like, man, don't nobody want to hate them. That's the best part of the show when you see you suck. Oh, I'm getting on your. Ooh, that's the show, dude. They're feeding on that negativity. Oh, so they're not saying, oh, I'm gonna run and hide or.
No, but there are a lot of them that do though. There are a lot of them.
Have you ever seen Cat Williams?
I've seen comedians that are like, as soon as someone heckles, they're like, get him out of here. Just get him out.
Oh yeah.
And then they go on with
I've
their
seen
show.
this. See, to me, that's sensitive. You sensitive.
No, if you're a comedian, you made a living off of making fun of people. Get that guy.
You need to take it. If you can dish it, you need to take it.
Yes, exactly.
That's how I feel with what me and you do here, bro.
Yeah.
We are trash talkers. But here's the different dynamic with what we do here. We react to, other than the podcast, we react to music that you guys leave comments on. We don't pick these videos. It comes from our Patreon members. It comes from Spiral Out Sundays, and it comes from the comments. You guys do this. So we don't like... Now, if someone were to come on here to the podcast, because this is our idea, we're talking like me and Smokey would normally talk and say, hey, well, I'm going to say this bad to see if I can get a response from you.
Yeah.
I'm finna get on your ass. You know, like, or you know, here's my favorite
thing. If it's all in like good fun.
To me, it's like, dude, I'm doing something wrong if I don't have a hater. You know that
everybody does.
You have to have haters.
Some people ain't doing anything, still get haters.
Like, there's not one successful person on planet Earth to ever live that said that's not gonna work. Like, they got Nikola Tesla. They were like, no way in hell you'll get renewable energy. There's no way that's gonna work. Guess what? He figured it out and out of here. Tupac, the consensus of people between the ages of 20 and, let's say, 50, maybe 60, hell, let's go 80, knows Tupac's dope, but the generation, the younger, is going to be like, it just don't resonate with me. That doesn't mean they're hating on him. It just means it just don't.
I mean, I've definitely heard kids say Tupac was not a good rapper, you know, in different words.
But that's okay for them to say.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying, you said everybody from 20 to 60 says that he was dope.
Well,
I don't know. There's a
I
big
would say
movement.
the majority though.
There's a big. I mean, but that's rappers too. A lot of rappers are like, we did the same thing. When we were young, we'd look back at rappers in the 80s, go, "Oh, that's cringy," you know.
Yeah, but think about our parents. Your dad would beat your ass if you said something about the Fat Boys. I wish you would say something about the Fat Boys.
Exactly.
But you're like, all right, you're like that with King Gordy.
Yeah.
I can't. That's not me. Now I'm like, play a fly. You're like, that's just not me. You know, we're two different people. Yeah. So if I say something,
but I've never like put on a Play a Fly album and said, God, I hate this guy. He sucks. Well, you've
never seen me. That's just me and you, though. I think me and you just aren't built like that because we came from the South. We grew up in the 80s in the era where our parents taught us to grind, work, and it's okay to get bullied and beat up every now and then. Just take it on the chin, deal with it. Yeah. Like, man, people who, you want me to tell you one thing that gets me, bro? It's like, you've been in fights before, right? Yeah. Okay, I've been in fights. I got chipped teeth from getting jumped. One thing that gets me is like when people say, this is how I know you ain't really about it. When people be like, oh, I've been to 13 fights and I've won every single one. You lying.
You lie.
You lying. Yeah. You lying. Everyone, if you really out here, like me and Smoke was out here, if you really out here like we was, you taking a loss.
Yeah.
There's no one undefeated in the streets. Exactly. It's not possible. And I thought I was until it took 6.
At some point in his life.
By his brothers.
Yeah.
John Jones said, I can beat anyone on planet Earth except for my 2 brothers. Those are 2 people.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's just, you can't, you gotta
There's always somebody that can handle it.
There's always someone bigger and badder.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, if trash talkers, you know, men, women, all the trash talkers out there, keep it real. If you've been in a street fight, what's your record? I want to know what your record is. Because listen, if y'all know about Eduardo, if y'all knew how bad Eduardo worked me, dude. And then me and this dude fought like 6 times a year, dude. Me and this man, I don't know. But I'm just saying, when people say, "Oh man, I'm undefeated and I've never been beat up," or people never hate on me, well, number one, I think you're lying.
Yeah.
Number two, then you ain't doing something right if you ain't got haters.
There was always that one dude in school that everybody was afraid of. You're like, oh, he beats up everybody. And then the new kid moves in and just whoops him.
Nah, hell no. We call Meat. All we got to do is call Meat or T-Slim.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care how big you is. We got
Exactly.
Meat and T-Slim. It's over with, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's it's interesting because we do live in a day and age now where it's like
I don't hate on negative comments because we've all been going through a video. Like every one of you have been going through a video and found something you didn't like, and you're like, "Oh, I do not like this," for whatever reason. Everybody leaves a comment from time to time. Maybe there are a few people out there who's never left YouTube comments, and more power to you. But there's always something in your life that you've reacted negatively to.
Yeah, and
everybody has criticism for something.
Thank you. That's my thing. I want constructive criticism because that shows me you see something that I don't. I think I'm doing everything great, but maybe like there's some things I could point out here that we do at the Trash Talkers that's behind the scenes that I think we could do better that I've seen in the comments. We've never spoken about them on camera, but I know that it's in the back of my head. It's like, okay, we will get to it, but it's just gonna take time for us to get there.
Yeah.
But even like people like to the Trash Talkers, you may not be a YouTuber, but I'm pretty sure you got a Facebook account. I'm sure you got an Instagram account, and I'm sure you've received a negative. Like you might post a picture with the perfect filter, and which are you and your home picture like that, and you may think it's the greatest picture. But I'm sure everyone's received a comment under one picture that you thought was so fire. You look like the big fish from Super Mario Brothers 3, and you thinking this is the greatest picture, but how do you guys deal with it?
Yeah,
like how do y'all deal with it? Because everyone gets it, I would assume, right?
Is the fake positivity just as negative, like just as toxic in the end?
Is the fake positivity?
Yeah, you think about it on social media. A lot of people, there's people who use social media for vanity, right? Like you're talking about the pictures. You know, they only go on social media to feed their ego, to post these sexy pics or whatever they're doing. And I'm not,
which is fine.
Not specifying a gender either.
But if that's what you want to do, that's fine.
Yeah, but is it hurtful that that's the only thing you're going for? Is just I need that constant feed of positivity. I need that constant feed of adulation, that constant ego boost.
Why would it be hurtful? Hurtful to the person posting the picture?
In a way, yeah, because then when you do get a negative comment, you take it that much harder because you've based your whole image on being everybody loving me. Well, they love the way I look. They love what I say. They love what I do. And then once you get that negativity, you just crash and burn.
See, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm not going to say, but I know what you're talking about, the models and stuff like that. Yeah. But I think the people who do make those pictures and have those beautiful Instagram half-naked models, I think they have enough courage to say, I know I look good in my own skin. I don't care what you think. I know
they do, though. That's why.
But I'm sure there are people out there. I'm sure most of them. That's why they do it. It's like I don't care if you listen.
They do care. That's what I'm saying.
But no, I don't think everyone.
Most of them are paid. Yeah. No, they need those comments. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They might get 95% good comments, but they might get 5%. But that's cool. I'll take 95 over 5 any day.
Yeah.
Like.
But I think there is a toxic quality to needing that constant feed. Like, not saying what we do. I'm just saying that because it's part of what we do. We need their suggestions, and we need their information so that we can get better. But if you need that constant, you're beautiful comment over and over and over again, and you post a picture and you need it constantly, like, oh man, it's been 3 days since I posted a picture. I haven't gotten any "you're beautiful" comments lately. I gotta post something.
What's wrong with that? If that person legitimately thinks that they are beautiful and they like to receive, it's a dopamine high.
Yeah, it is.
Like why do people drink Coca-Cola? It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad for you, but
exactly. Yeah.
So just like I know, listen, man, we all gonna die. Everybody's gonna die one day.
You can work out
We're all
every day.
gonna
You're
die.
still gonna die.
Everyone's gonna die, dude. So I think those people who do have the confidence to get out there and some people may hate that. That's cool. You may not like that. You know, this person that looks prettier and has more attributes than
I think
you
it
may
adds
have.
to the fragility of the ego, though. If
You're
they
talking
need
about
it
the creator,
constantly.
though.
Yeah.
Well, in a sense, I am too. I think if you are, would you go? Are you comfortable enough with posting a picture like this in a thong?
In a thong?
Yeah, just you make
I
it. You
ain't
make.
posting no thong.
All right,
pic.
so then you're not comfortable enough to do it. You're not comfortable enough to do it.
Yeah,
But let's
no.
say I am comfortable enough to do it.
I hope not.
But
go
well,
ahead.
obviously you.
Yeah.
But if I am comfortable enough to do it, shouldn't there be a part of you be like, look, bro, you doing something that I'm not comfortable enough doing? Salute to you, because I couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, I give you that. I give you that credit because I ain't doing it.
Right, but that's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
I know I probably look like crap in a thong. There's gonna be a lot of
Yeah,
people.
but
that
think
hate
of
me.
how broken you're gonna be if
I don't
90% of the comments.
I
like,
don't
you look
care.
horrible.
I don't care.
I don't believe you. I don't
Dude,
believe
no,
you.
because
I
I
don't
have
believe you.
enough confidence of
No.
my. It's like putting out music.
Mm-hmm.
You may say, "Dude, this song's great." You put it out, everybody's like, "Dude, this is garbage. This is garbage," and you thought it was the greatest.
And you know it's gonna hurt if everybody does that.
But I'm
No,
different than that, bro.
Lauryn Hill said it best. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my.
I must be different because I'm not gonna put something out then that if I'm not confident. I don't care if you hate it. I don't care if you hate it. I don't care if you love it. I don't care if you. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I want to do it. If you hate it, cool. You hate it. You like it, cool. You like it. I did it because I'm an individual. I want to do it.
So you're one of those people that's like any attention is better than no attention.
No, I don't care. What?
You don't want to please the people?
Of course, I want to, and the
Okay,
people
so
that
what do you get at?
those are the people that feel the same way that I do.
Yeah.
Either you're gonna resonate with it, or you're gonna hate on it. It's one
Mm-hmm.
of the two. Man, you know what? Shout out to y'all for checking out this song that nobody likes. Shout out to y'all for checking out this band that nobody likes.
It's like when Antonio Brown put out a song.
No, bro, no one liked that.
Nobody liked
But
it.
he had the confidence to do it, and
He
you have
did.
to salute him for having it.
But he's an egomaniac. He's got his own problems here. I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna comment too much on it because I don't know the full legal ramifications.
See
of what
how
he's got going
how
on.
he's walking on ice right
Yeah.
now? See, like if
Yeah,
you
well,
just
you
say
have
what you-
to. You have to. Because you can get sued
No,
for
you
anything
don't have-
these days.
Oh Lord, don't bring the S
You gotta
word.
say allegedly for everything.
Well, no. Did you like Antonio Brown's song?
Oh no.
Is Antonio Brown a good football player?
He was, yeah.
Do you salute him for putting out a song that you like is bad, even though
I salute him for trying it. Yeah, it was horrible.
That's all I'm saying. As long as you try, you
It
can
was
try
bad.
1,000 times. You may fail 99, but there might be that one time you're gonna.
Yeah,
salute.
you gotta try. That's for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
If I post that picture on the thong like this, I don't care what you think. If you say, dude, you
You
look
do,
like
though.
you look like no,
Because
I
if
don't.
you didn't care what people think, you wouldn't put it out in the first place.
But what if I just want to put it out because I like it?
For what?
Because I want to do it. I have
For
the right.
what though?
Because I have the right
For
to
other
do
people to see, right? So
Well,
you care what they think.
Because I brought a phone. I like this song. I like my body.
For no reason whatsoever. I just did it.
I just gave you the reasons.
What?
I have a phone.
Okay.
I feel like I want to post a picture. I don't care
Okay,
what
why
the
don't you take the picture and just look at it yourself?
because there's social media. I wanted to put it out and
Yeah, because you want to see what people think about
right.
it.
And if it's negative, positive, or indifferent, I
Yeah.
don't care. It's something I have the right to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying you want to see what people think about it.
Right, but then I'm doing it because I want to do it. If all of the comments are negative, I don't care. If I got 1,000 bad comments, bro,
I can't ride with you on that one.
well then we ain't riding on this one, then,
No,
bro.
not
We
at all.
ain't riding on this one.
Because I know if we get 90% great comments,
Yes,
right?
and shout out
Positive
to the trash
comments.
talkers.
If they all went negative, you would be like, well, we need to change
So
what we're doing.
I disagree.
No, you would.
So all right,
No,
all right. Let's say
100%.
this. Let's say this.
100%. I know you.
Would you then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, why
I
are you
would
putting
s-
this out if nobody likes it?
We'll see. That's the thing. Then do you not enjoy what we do here? Is
Absolutely.
the only reason the gratification you're doing this is only from the comments?
No,
you don't
not
like the
only.
music?
Not only because there's a certain amount of fun that is involved with doing
Me and you
this.
sitting here talking crap.
Yeah.
This is fun,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
This is fun. So
Yeah, and
if
we did it before nobody else did it. But
Let me stop
if
real
you
quick.
ever want to do this for a living, you have to do what people want.
I agree. And that's where it's a little different here, because we are grateful. We are grateful that we are well received by others. We're grateful in that manner.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much. But when it comes to personal, there's so many variables here. It's not just Hollywood and Smokey. It's not. If you read the caption on our homepage, it says Hollywood and Smokey. Hollywood. What's this? Here, I'm gonna read it to you verbatim. Yeah. Actually, this.
But you guys are the trash talkers.
But you are the trash talkers. I need to read this verbatim. So if you go to our homepage, it says Hollywood 6 and Smokey Ramirez do the talking, but you are the trash talkers. Now, we don't pick the video. There's like 5 aspects. Hollywood and Smokey, that's 2. Okay, comments. Okay, music that comes from you. That's 4. The gratification is the thing. It's 5. It's 5 things. We're just 2 small pieces. If everyone hated it, I agree with you. Maybe we should try to switch something up a little bit. Yeah. Like if we did.
That's why we do the suggestions that they tell us to do.
That's my point. Yeah. So, but if we did we've done bands where people are like, dude, why are y'all doing this? Like, why?
Oh, yeah.
Or why did y'all talk for 15 minutes? Because that's what we do.
That's what we do there.
That's what we do.
And
why'd you take the picture of the thong? Because that's what I wanted to do. That's how I look at it, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You still ain't riding with me?
Nah, not with the thong pic. You
all right, hold
keep
on.
That one in your phone.
Let me think of another one here. All right.
What you got?
I mean, because me and you could talk about this so much. Yeah. We could talk about. I get the gratification of getting the comments and everything like that. I get it. And again, we are so lucky to have a community like the Trash Talkers.
Yeah.
But if someone, like, there's something for everyone. Like, are you into feet pics?
No.
I'm not either. Yeah. But there's a huge market.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some women or guys or whatever that hate their feet. Yeah. And they know if they posted it, 99% of people. But there's going to be 1 or 2 that are okay with it. But they don't care about the 99. They did it because, you know what?
I give respect to people who, in like Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. People who do something that the most of the world is not going to ride with.
Right.
But you're still, like, I that's something I can't do. Like,
but
if I make something, I want to make something that people are going to enjoy, right?
Right.
And I know there's a lot of people that enjoy Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. I'm not doubting that. But I'm saying it's not commonly accepted.
Right.
It's not what everybody wants to hear. I give them credit. Like, you guys went out on a limb and you did it your way and didn't take no for an answer. Like, I'll give you credit for that. But me, like, there's still a part of me that goes, I want to make music that people want to hear.
So what if you
I don't want to just make, maybe I'm into some kind of weird new style of music.
No, okay, well, what
that
if
nobody likes?
Like you said, I would. You said you salute Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, but you can't see yourself doing that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now let's flip the roles. Let's say Sleepy Time Gorilla is like, hey man, we love Lost Road, you know, but that's something I couldn't do. Now you can't see them doing it.
Yeah,
but they did it.
Yeah,
salute.
Yeah,
they can't see what you did. Would they salute you? You would hope so, right?
So. Yeah.
That's what you said. So why do it then? It's the gratification. You're putting it out hoping that someone likes it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, continue.
That's what I was trying to tell you the whole time. You're hoping someone likes it.
But if someone doesn't like it, do you immediately delete it? Do you not?
No. I mean, because there's people that do. Like, it's always somebody that's going to enjoy it.
I just think if you're...
But if nobody likes it, then I'll be like, well, let me try something different.
Yes, I agree. But you still had the courage to try it.
Yeah. It takes a lot of courage to continue doing something that nobody likes.
Well, think about it, dude. Soulja Boy did his forever, and no one liked it until he started going to LimeWire, and he would find the top 10 Billboard songs and name it on LimeWire.
But it was catchy, though.
But no one liked it until he put it to other people's music, and he's like, no one f's with my music. Well, let me just try this tactic. It's like he tried 9 times, was punched in the face. No, it doesn't work. But that one time, you just don't give up. That's my thing. Just keep going.
That's what we did with YouTube. I mean, we were putting out podcasts. And they were getting a smattering of people, a smattering of views.
Yeah. We did one.
Finally, we hit on the right note.
And we kept going.
That people would ride with.
We kept going.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
we're still doing podcasts today, which doesn't bring in as many views as the reactions that we do, but we do it because we
love
like to do it.
Yeah,
That's
and there are some people who love it also.
Right. I look at it like this. If you want to paint and you think your painting is the dopest ish ever, put it out.
Yeah.
Nobody
may get it, but
you get it.
Salute you for trying.
That's all I'm saying.
Because you never know, you might hit on that jewel.
That's all I'm like. Dude, you've seen some of these paintings that sell for $17 million.
Yeah.
That look like they just out a paintbrush. You're like, oh, I can do that.
Or the art exhibit that was just a banana taped to a wall.
I think that was a prank, actually. I think that was a prank, actually. All right, man. We can talk about this.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all, let us know.
We'll do some What the Florida.
Yeah, let's pull up the last podcast and see what birthdays we got in here. All right, so we got actually a bunch here. Yeah, we might have to touch on this podcast and next podcast because there's a lot of birthdays here. Hold on, let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Hold on, let me go down, because there was a lot of birthdays I saw in here. Shout out Amber Piercy for us doing her Florida Man last week. Shan 5, she said, just shout out Shan 5 for enjoying the Golden Girls. For real,
yeah.
For real. Damn.
Apparently a lot of people do.
I just know thank you for being a friend. I love that, dude. Travel the road and back again. I can't tell you what comes after that, but
me either.
Damn, dude, I had all these birthdays now I can't find them. Okay, Jesus Christ. Am I on the right video?
There's a lot of comments on that video.
Right. Jeannie Reese, 420. Let's see what the Florida.
Yeah.
Jeannie Reese's birthday, 420, is July 26. What happened July 26 for Jeannie Reese?
The day after mine.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what happened? Let's go to the first one here. Florida man arrested for manslaughter after hole-in-one photo ID.
Hole-in-one?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
Like golf? God, please don't be something weird.
A man's 5 minutes of fame at a Florida golf course where he hit a hole-in-one and his picture was taken is what allegedly helped officers arrest and charge him in connection with a deadly assault that took place in the course's parking lot.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Damn, dude.
Dang, that's a serious one there.
Jenny Reese, that's your WTF. That's again, guys, leave your birthday, just the day and the year, down in the comment section, and we'll read them on What the Florida WTF on the on this section of the podcast. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, shout out Jim Rupee 9991. His birthday is December 23rd.
Oh, finally a winter.
2 days before Christmas.
Yeah. Most people are born in the summer, it feels like. December 23rd. All right. The first one that comes up is...
God.
It involves genitalia.
Oh, what is it with Florida and genitalia?
I don't know. Most of them.
Dude, I don't like hearing these ones. Go ahead.
Florida man with drugs around his genitalia denies they were his.
Bro, they're wrapped around your sack, dude. No, they belong to him, bro.
He put them there. It wasn't me.
No, just wrap it a little bit tighter. Like, what?
Here, hold this for me.
What the hell, dude? Only in Florida, man.
Oh my! I don't think we need to read that.
No, we don't. Jim Roop 9991. That's your WTF with the Florida. All right, the next one we got. Let's see. Okay, we got Cam Thornhill 477. Shout out Cam Thornhill 477. Your WTF today is September 14th. Let's see what happened in Florida. What the Florida, September 14th.
All right. What the Florida, September 14th is... A shirtless man travels to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, come on.
Travels to Myrtle Beach to headbang during a hurricane in Florence.
Savage.
So
he's from where I'm from.
Yeah.
I was born in Florence.
He's from Florida, but he went to Myrtle Beach to do the. You remember seeing this video, right?
I do, and I
This
know
is a
he
viral
was on.
video.
I think he was on Darlington.
Yeah.
Listen, I was born in Florence, South Carolina, so shout out to this dude.
Yeah, this was a viral video. I'm sure you guys have seen this with the guy. He's holding the American
American
flag
flag.
in the hurricane.
Yes, dude,
headband.
that was on Sumter Street.
Yeah. So that was a Florida man that happened on
Heck
September
yeah.
14th, and he went there to film that video.
Shout out Cam Thornhill 477 to your birthday because you just took it back to where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read the top 3 again, guys. Leave your birthday down in the comment section if you want your birthday to see what crazy story happened in Florida on your birthday down in the comment section.
Absolutely.
And we'll read it out. Again, let us know how you guys deal with hateful or negative comments that you get on pictures, posts, videos that you guys do. Let us know how you deal with them. And you got anything else?
I think that's it for this week.
I think that's it. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Trash Talk Podcast. And with that being said, my name is Barry Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Yeah.